What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate y'all joining me on this 10,000 step run. I'm at the DeQuinder Cut now, which is not very far away from the Eastern Market, which is where I was at earlier. But we winding up these 10,000 steps, man. Y'all know I'm out here every day getting these steps in. And not just while it's warm. I'm gonna be out here when it's cold. And for y'all that doubt me, though, y'all probably don't, but there may be a few doubters. So for the ones in the back that may be doubting me, don't think I'm only doing this while it's warm. Y'all still gonna be seeing me when it's cold. I'm gonna still be dropping this knowledge on y'all when it's cold. Still be reading the comments when it's cold. And we still gonna be growing. We still gonna be doing this when it's cold. So stick with me, man, because I'm gonna be doing this for a little bit. I'm not gonna go anywhere. But there's a subject at hand that I know y'all are waiting, like, don't keep me in suspense. What is it? So let's get to it. The subject is outgrowing friends and why it is okay for you to outgrow friends. Everyone's gonna come to this point, this realization, when you're just simply trying to do better for yourself. You're just trying to improve your quality of life and make good things happen, and just move forward, just progress. You're gonna come to a point to where you're gonna have to choose between friends that no longer serve what you're trying to do and staying behind with them, or progressing forward. It's going to come to that. And it's unfortunate that it comes to that because, we care about our friends, we love our peoples, and a lot of them seen, some real struggles with us. And ideally, you want to grow with those people as well. And if it's possible, you do so. Like, take LeBron James, for instance. I mean, dude is a global icon, and his friends that was with him during them years where he was down and had nothing, he took a lot of them for the ride with him. They doing good stuff right along with him. But those friends were ready to go with him. Friends that was doing all of the other stuff that was counterproductive and just generally weren't trying to go in the same direction that he was trying to go in, he had to leave them behind. He could only take with him the friends that was trying to move forward with him. Where he was going, not everybody could go. The ones that mentally was there, that he could count on, that was trying to go in the same directions with him, are the ones that he still went down. Unfortunately, some just won't be able to go. And you're gonna have to be able to identify that. So you got some friends in your life right now who you care about, and they just not gonna be able to go. You got some friends in your life right now who will be able to go, and they're ready to go in the same direction as you. They're ready to do the same things you're doing. They're very like-minded. That's what you want. If you down and you're trying to get up, you want like-minded people to go up with. So this is a decision that, even though it sucks, it must be done. You're gonna have to cut some people off. There's no getting around it. I had to do this not too long ago. I had to cut off, a few people. Now, I'm not cutting them off as in I'm never gonna talk to them again, but I had to cut them off in terms of the amount of time I was spending with them. I had to accept I no longer could do that. I'm hanging out with some friends, and these are cool people. They're not bad people by any means. These are very cool people. I never would have been messing with them if they was bad people. But I'm sitting over there, and I thought to myself, man, what the hell am I doing? In fact, I've been thinking about this for weeks prior to me finally making the decision that I was gonna have to slow down on coming over here. I've been thinking about this for weeks. I go over there, it's the same old thing, watching reality TV shows, watching Tubi movies, you know, just entertaining, foolery, YouTube drama, YouTube drama videos, stuff like that. This was the stuff that was the entertainment over there regularly. Okay, we're talking about YouTube drama videos, Tubi movies, 90 Day Fiance, just all of this stuff that's just really not gonna help me get to where I need to get to. But this is the entertainment. And for those that watch that stuff, no shade to you, okay? No offense to you. It's just, I'm like, this isn't for me. And there's endless Jose Cuervo, endless Newports, and endless marijuana over there. All things that I really don't take part in. The people over there, though not bad people, they always down. They're never trying to do anything to improve themselves, their quality of life. One in particular has a problem for every solution. She always got issues. She's always down, and nothing's ever her fault. I tell y'all, that's a red flag in people. If you're around somebody that they're always down, they always seem to have bad luck, and nothing's ever their fault, that's a red flag. You don't want to have people like that around, because they're just going to hold you back. They're going to keep you down. Because the reason why they can't improve in their lives is because they lack any sort of accountability for their actions. How is it that every now and then when something good happens for you, you're ready to take credit for that, but the remaining 90 to 95% of the stuff when bad stuff is happening, it's somehow everybody else's fault. It's never your fault. This happened to keep me down. That happened to keep me down. This didn't come through. That plug didn't come through. It's always somebody else's fault. You gotta distance yourself away from people like that, because they are ultimately going to keep you down. If you're a person that's responsible and you hold yourself accountable, you can't be spending a bunch of time around people that they always got a reason for why they can't progress. And if you hang around 5 losers, you're going to become the 6th. So if you hang around 5 people that aren't trying to do better, aren't trying to enhance their life in any way, and they're just kind of always like wasting their time doing non-productive things, watching TV, playing video games, smoking and drinking all the time, you're going to become the 6th. They are going to influence you more than you are going to influence them, because it's more of them. Majority tends to rule. They are going to have a larger impact on your behaviors than you're going to have on theirs. So if you're hanging around with 5 losers, and I know losers may be a harsh word, but if you're hanging around with 5 losers, you're going to become the 6th. And I know y'all don't want to become the 6th. So you have to understand, it is a necessity that when you're trying to do better, when you're trying to improve your life, or the people around you, you might be married, and your motivation is your wife. You may have kids, and your motivation is your kids. Whatever your motivation is for why you want to do better, it really doesn't matter. You want to do better, and you're spending a bunch of time around people who don't. And they're going to knock you off your square. You're not going to be able to progress the way you want to by spending absorbent amount of time with these sort of people. They are going to affect you negatively. So when they're not going in the direction that you're trying to go in, you have to make an executive decision of leaving them behind. Because as I said before in a few other videos, everybody can't go. Unfortunately, everybody can't go. You like everybody to go, but everybody can't. Everybody is not mentally prepared to go with you. So those who are, you welcome their company. You welcome them to come along with you on the journey, because you doing and them doing, you can kind of help each other out to move forward faster and more effectively. But those that aren't mentally there, you're going to be dragging them kicking and screaming along with you, and that's never going to work. They're going to be dead weight. They're always going to hold you back. So I'm sitting over there, and this was at the friend's house, and I just really was kind of looking around at the environment, and I just was like, bro, what the hell am I doing here? Like, really, why the hell am I here, man? This is so beneath me. And that may sound, kind of harsh as well, but sometimes harsh words are necessary to really understand harsh realities. I'm sitting over there looking around and I'm like, this is really beneath me. I'm over here with people that's not trying to do nothing. I'm over here around endless Jose Cuervo, endless Newports, endless marijuana, and I don't want any of that crap. Why the hell am I here? So I grabbed my shoes, put them on, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna catch up to y'all later, man. Oh, you going? You heading out? Yeah, I got some things I need to do, so I'm gonna catch up to y'all later. So I left. That was about a month ago. I haven't been back over there since. And I've cut other people off sooner for these sorts of behaviors. So I don't even know why the hell I was still even over there. And I really had to ask myself that. Why the hell am I here, man? Like, Chris, why you here, bro? See, going over there and not taking part in the, vices that are over there, that's not enough. I mean, that's cool that you're in that environment and you're not partaking in the vices that are going to affect you negatively. That's cool. But sitting over there, that in itself is also counterproductive, because I'm spending 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours over there in an environment where I'm not doing anything productive at all. Even sitting over there the length of a movie, 2 hours, is just too much, which is usually what I do. I go over there, hang out an hour or two, maybe like twice a week or something like that. And I'm like, that's 4 hours a week. That's too much time for me to be spending in an environment like that. I can't be preaching to y'all and kicking it to y'all and trying to encourage and motivate y'all to do better for yourselves, and I'm over there sitting in a spot like that. So, I mean, I'm happy to report that since I've started making these type of videos to kick it with y'all, I have not been in an environment like that. So I haven't been a hypocrite. But if I was still hanging over there, I would not feel good about myself making these type of videos, because I'd be sitting up here asking y'all to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. And I don't like doing that. I don't ask nobody to do nothing that I'm not willing to do myself. So I always believe in leading by example. If you're going to ask other people to do something, if you're going to expect something of them, you got to be willing to do it yourself, or are doing it yourself. Otherwise, shut the hell up. Don't recommend nobody do nothing.